Feel, heal, thrive. Feel, heal, thrive with the help of Bach Flower Remedies.
Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I'm changing, but I'm not quite sure who I'm becoming? Perhaps you started a new job, moved to a different place, ended a relationship, become a parent, retired, or decided to follow a dream that has been quietly calling you for years. At first, you feel excited. Then come the opinions. Are you sure? That seems risky. I wouldn't do that. And before you know it, your clarity is muffled. You're no longer listening to your own inner voice. You focus on everyone else's. If you've ever felt pulled away from your own path during a season of change, today's episode is for you. Welcome back to Feel, Heal, Thrive. I'm Elena Amaro, Bach Flower Remedies expert and Bach Foundation registered practitioner. And today, we're continuing our journey through the emotional roots of confidence. Before we begin, let's take a deep breath and arrive here fully together. So far, we've explored confidence in our abilities, confidence in our self-worth, confidence to trust our inner wisdom, and confidence to accept ourselves just as we are. Today, we're discovering another beautiful layer of confidence. The confidence to remain true to ourselves while life is changing around us. Because sometimes confidence is having the courage to keep becoming who we are, even when the path feels unfamiliar or unconventional. Let's begin with a few gentle questions. Are you going through a period of change in your life? Have you recently started a new chapter? Perhaps a new career, a new relationship, a move, or simply a new way of seeing yourself? Do you ever notice that during times of change, you become more sensitive to other people's opinions? Do you sometimes question decisions that once felt absolutely right? And during those moments, do you lose touch with your own inner compass? If these questions resonate with you, Walnut may be the emotional support you need. Dr. Edward Bach placed Walnut in the emotional group he called oversensitivity to influences and ideas. And throughout his writings, he reminded us of the importance of remaining true to ourselves. He encouraged each of us to be, in his words, captain of our own ship, to trust our inner guidance freely and follow our own path rather than allowing outside influences to determine the course of our lives. Whenever we step into something new, we can naturally become more open, more sensitive, more impressionable, kind of vulnerable. It's a little like crossing a bridge. You've left one side behind, but you haven't quite reached the other. You're somewhere in the middle, and that middle space can feel uncertain. It's often at that point that outside opinions can become louder than our own inner knowing. Imagine you finally decided to follow a dream you've carried inside for years. Maybe you're changing careers, starting a creative project, opening a business, or choosing a path that feels more aligned with who you truly are. At first, you're full of excitement. Then, someone questions your decision. Another person offers advice. Someone else tells you it's too much. Little by little, you begin listening to everyone except yourself. Or perhaps you're leaving behind old habits that no longer serve you, old beliefs, old relationships. The familiar no longer feels right, yet the future hasn't fully taken shape. It can feel uncomfortable, I know. We've all been there. And because everything feels uncertain, we become more affected by what other people think. And here is when Walnut steps in. Walnut is about creating enough inner stability that we can hear our own voice clearly. We remain open but grounded, flexible but not easily swayed. We begin to recognize which thoughts truly belong to us and which belong to someone else. Advice can still be helpful, but it no longer determines our direction. Slowly, quietly, our confidence returns, not because everything suddenly becomes certain, but because we reconnect with ourselves. One of the most beautiful gifts of Walnut is that it reminds us a simple truth. We don't have to become a different person to grow. Growth isn't about losing who we are. It's the exact opposite. It's about allowing the most authentic version of ourselves to emerge. The positive Walnut state brings a quiet inner strength, a feeling that says, I can go through this change without losing myself. I can move forward even when I don't have all the answers. I can trust my own path, even if others don't yet understand it or approve of it. I'd like to leave you with a few reflections. What part of your life is asking you to grow right now? When might you be giving more attention to other people's voices than to your own? And what if this season of uncertainty isn't a sign that you're lost, but a sign that you're becoming? As you move through the days ahead, I invite you to notice when outside opinions begin to drown out your own inner wisdom, dreams, desires. And when that happens, pause, take a gentle breath, and let Walnut support you. I've included a link in the show notes for you, explaining how to use Bach Flower Remedies. They are 100% natural and completely safe for everyone at every stage of life. If you wanted to talk to me instead, for questions or consultations, you'll find me at feel-heal-thrive.com. I dropped that link too in the episode description. You can also join the Feel, Heal, Thrive community by subscribing to the newsletter on my website. You'll get your free emotional healing starter kit to begin experiencing Bach Flower Remedies as Dr. Bach intended right away. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd be so grateful if you followed the podcast and shared it with someone who may be navigating a season of change. Together, we can help more people discover emotional healing through the wisdom of Dr. Bach's remedies. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Until next time, keep feeling, keep healing, keep thriving. And I'll see you in the next episode. I'm Elena Amaro, Bach Flower Remedies expert, professional practitioner, and Bach Foundation registered practitioner, and this is Feel, Heal, Thrive.